Hey guys, it's Iron Nerd here, and some of you are going to be like, what the fuck happened to your video quality? My computer had actually messed up, the one I had just got. I'm rehooking everything back up and kind of remodeling my gaming room setup because originally I was using a cabinet style. I know this is going to be way off the topic of the video, but now I'm going to be using like a corner desk design, I guess you could say. I'm basically redoing the entire room, so that's why everything looks so crappy. And I'm making this on my tablet. This video will be uploaded on Ironheart Talks, and I will be posting links through Twitter and so forth. And I will be posting a link to my source of the video I'm talking about down below. On to the video. Sid Alpha. I made a video on a YouTuber named Sid Alpha in the past. I'm normally not, gonna make these kinds of videos anymore just because I don't like the drama that goes along with these. But this is a video where I personally feel kind of offended, and I personally feel like what he's doing is wrong, so I kind of want to talk about it. Just because of how screwed up the whole situation is. So this YouTuber known as Sid Alpha, he started a series known as Dirty Devs. Now, at the beginning of the video, he discusses what he considers to be a dirty dev and so forth and so forth. Now, his videos initially started as going after people who do asset flips. Fair enough. I could see why some people would have a problem with that. But the thing that bothers me is it doesn't seem like he's ever going against the big games, Like, I guess a good example would be like Yongye and, his stance on like microtransactions and, how things are going in the games industry as a whole. He mostly just attacks what seems to be independent developers. And where I have an issue with that is it's not like he's attacking a developer who had their game reviewed by a big outlet and then paid them to review it. No, he's not doing anything like that. He's not going after the PewDiePies. He's not going after the people who are paid to do reviews. He's going after the small people, and I have a problem with that. And my reason for having an issue with that is I feel as personal as you can be on it because I am a developer. I'm not the greatest at coding. I'm not the greatest at, doing Java or anything like those. The only experience I ever had was Flash animation, which I was able to incorporate into move sets and then be able to, key in like this button does this, so it activates that, like that kind of coding. I am far from a coder. I'm more of the asset creation type of guy. That's what I do. I make characters, I make, 2D sprites, I do that kind of thing and then animate them to, do so forth. Now, I've created a game. I'm not trying to do this as a promotion. I just want you guys to understand the context of the situation from my angle, so this way there isn't no confusion. I created a game called Pogotick. And it was a game up on the Google Play Store, and I gotta hurry up because I only have 10% left on my tablet. And this game that I had made, it did not get promoted. And the reason it did not get promoted is because Google Play wanted over $300 to $400 to promote my game. And I had spent over $300 trying to get this game off the ground to do something with it, and they didn't promote it. It didn't get any kind of promotion. No one bought it. No one tried to interact with it at all. This was a love project of just trying to get my game development all out the door. So I understand when a developer puts their heart into something and it just doesn't really work out that well, and they need that initial boost. Now, a lot of YouTubers, they will send their videos to friends, family, and share it themselves and so forth. And that's very similar to what game developers will do. They'll have their friends, their family, review it and that kind of thing. And he has made a video where he did a lot of speculation. He did have some evidence to, kind of back his speculation up. But keep in mind, it is mostly just speculation. And he went after a game developer of a visual novel game. And his whole entire reason for making the video was he speculated. Keep in mind, he does not have any actual physical evidence to prove any of his claims, that this developer has made multiple bot accounts to review his game. Now, I have reviewed my own game, Pogotick, one time on my account. Now, he showed 3 accounts that reviewed the game, and one of them was the developer. So the guy literally reviewed his game one time, and he went after this independent, developer. Now, I'm going to explain something to you guys. There is a software that allows you to make visual novels. It is not easy. I have tried it. I have messed with it. It's not a easy practice because you have to hand draw literally everything. And if you don't, he's going to go after and be like, oh, he's an asset flipper. Shut him down. Shut him down. Ruin his business. And that's just wrong. And for him to base attacking this guy and making a video on this guy solely on speculation, which I know I tend to have some issues with that as well. But then to proceed to say, well, I'm going to report this man. I'm going to report him to Steam. I'm going to report him to Valve. And I'm going to have his game shut down. And you guys can see in the video, that's what he said. So, he didn't say in those exact words, but he said, I'm going to report this game to Valve and try to have it, taken off the store. And what you need to understand, Sid Alpha, is as a developer, I've tried to get in touch with you to, have a discussion, have a actual general, discussion with you on your views towards the gaming industry. And it seems like you've avoided every attempt to try to have a discussion with another person that is actually involved in minor game development and indie game development. And you haven't really, tried to get the other angle. You've just attacked and attacked and attacked. And that's just wrong. And to go after another man's livelihood just because he made a review, he reviewed his own game. And all of a sudden, that means he deserves to have his entire future on the Steam platform gone. Keep in mind, this guy had to pay $150 to get his game up on Steam. He had to then proceed to pay for the software. He had to hand draw all these characters. He had to do all this hard work to get this game ready and posted up on Steam. Not to mention, what they don't tell you is when you post a game on Steam, you have to literally create the web page. And that takes hours to get that ready. And you're going to go ahead and try to shut this man down just because of that. Just because he posted one review. There's 3 reviews on his game. This is not even a big game. This is not a huge game. And he's attacking them. Keep in mind, PUBG uses asset flips. PUBG is full of asset flips. And I know for a fact that the kindergarten area in the PUBG maps is an asset flip. So, if you're going to go after some small little developer when you're trying to build up a YouTube channel, then ask people to donate to your Patreon and to donate to you so you can ruin other people's livelihoods, it's no wonder that you keep getting threats by people. I don't respect the people that threaten you and everything, but I think what you made was disgusting, and you should really reevaluate the way you're approaching your channel. I have no issue with you other than that. From one indie developer to another indie developer's aid, please just fuck off if you're going to try to attack other people's games and ruin people's livelihoods. It's one thing if you just made the video and you said this is wrong, but to say that you're reporting it to Valve and you're going to go after this guy and try to ruin his livelihood, shame on you. As a YouTuber who literally creates content for people, you should feel some kind of sympathy for this guy. Well, I guess that's about it. I'm Ironheart. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll have my computer hooked up soon. Bye.